Good. Hey, that was behind the scenes of the Business Renovator. Welcome to another session. I'm looking forward to the third part of a three-part series. And today, what we're going to be talking about is the law of self-control. But before I jump into that, I want to start off with a quote from Customer Delight 365, written by my friend, a fellow megaminder, Brian Monahan. And today's quote is really short in terms of the words. It's only 4 words. We've only just begun, by the Carpenters. So Brian's take on that is we started this book walking, but it feels like we are running now. By now you know I have a corny side. I love my music, my metaphors, and my puns. My hope is that as you continue to read Customer Delight 365, you hit your own stride for creating customer delight. I hope this book triggers something inside of you. It might be in the area of customer service. It might be in the kind word to a stranger, or better yet, it might be a kind word to yourself. Delight is in the heart of the beholder. Go forth and delight together. It's a really good segue into today's conversation in and around the law of self-control. Just get that off the screen. And let's share another screen. So in the law of self-control, I'm going to take you up a mountain as a metaphor, speaking to what Brian had mentioned in his chapter there. So momentarily, you'll see the mountain that I'm referring to. Hang on, wrong screen. Let's share the right screen. Here we go. This will make much more sense. So here's the mountain that I was referring to. And metaphorically, this is the representing the law of self-control. So the first thing that we look at when we look at this mountain is thoughts. So our thoughts become the seeds to what breeds success for us. It moves us on to feelings. So our thoughts turn into feelings, and our feelings turn into our actions, and our actions turn into success. So thinking about whatever it is you're thinking about, are your thoughts serving you? Are they taking you to where you want to go? Do you know where you want to go? Have you decided? What are you thinking about? In Earl Nightingale's Strangest Secret, he talks about how we become what we think about most of the time. What are you thinking about? Are they serving you, your thoughts, or are they harming you? What you decide to do based on what you think and believe creates your success, your reward. Ask for an so success starts first with thinking about it. In Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, he says whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe with conviction, you can achieve. Now he says man, but that's people. Mankind. It's kind of like the little train that thought it could. I think I can. I think I can. I knew I could. I knew I could. Same sort of thing. That's what we want you to think about as you contemplate your Matterhorn, your mountain. Thoughts lead to feelings. Feelings lead to actions, and actions take you towards success. If there is no thoughts about an ideal lifestyle, a life business, an outcome, then what are you going to, what's going to show up in your life is not very much. Just a short one today. This is the last one of the three. The first one we talked about was the Carnegie Triangle, and talked about what are the three attributes of high achievers. And it was defined by the Carnegie Foundation that it is skills, and knowledge, and attitude, and what percentage of each one of those did the high achievers have. If you're hiring somebody or building a team, you want to hire and build the team based on attitude. You can develop skills and increase their knowledge base. You cannot easily change people's attitudes. So that's a clue. And then the second part of this series was based on the book, The Oz Principles, which is basically taking responsibility. We made it a little simpler. Is it to, are you a victor or are you a victim? And then last but not least is the law of self-control. So that's it for this week. Look forward to talking with you next week. Have a wonderful, brilliant, and safe weekend.